I think I'm the same as you,
Oh,
bro.
no.
Right, I love to exercise. Yes. Yeah, what exercise did you do today, Stephanie?
But actually today I didn't do it.
You didn't do it?
Because I'm so busy today.
Oh, okay. Are you still a student or are you working right now?
I'm about to work.
Okay, great. Okay, great. William, can you give us a brief introduction about yourself?
Thank you. Hi, my name is William, and I'm a college student, and I'm passionate about learning English. I've been learning English since when I was on junior high school, I think, but the part that the most difficult part for me is the speaking part. So I look forward to learning from you.
Okay,
Cindy.
great. You said you're from Indonesia, right?
Yes, that's right.
Yes, I've been to Bali and Lombok. Surfing is the best
Bali.
there. Awesome. So, last one. Are you going to give an introduction about yourself?
Hello, I'm Wilson, and I like to going to surf, just like your teacher Cindy, but I surf better.
You surf
But I
better.
surf better than she does. Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, that's nice to know. Okay, so you're also a surfer. Okay, great. So today we're going to talk about superheroes. So has everyone listened to the BBC Talk?
Yes, John Lewis.
Yes? Give me a thumbs up if you did it. Did everyone listen? Okay, awesome. Okay, William, that's cool. Okay, Stephanie, did you listen to it?
No, I didn't, but probably I can catch up with now.
Okay. I think most of the questions are okay, except for maybe the last question. But we'll get Wilson and William to help you out. Wilson, did you listen to the talk?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, great. Okay, so today's topic is about superhero. So, very easy question. Who is your favorite superhero? Okay, so let's start with Wilson. Who is your favorite superhero? And you need to tell me why.
My superhero is kind of like Rush, and he's a famous surfer. And I first saw him on a live stream about a surf contest, and he's a Asian guy like me. So if he can surf better like a professional, so he give me a hope, makes me believe I can do it as him as well. So he gave me a hope I could surf him like a professional. Yeah. So he's my hero.
Great. Okay, so when everyone wants to answer this question, my favorite superhero is, and then you can tell me who, and then because, and then you can give the reasons. Okay? Great. Okay, so he sounds like a really awesome dude. So Stephanie, who is your favorite superhero?
Do I have to answer the same answer as I did on the Instagram, or I can change my mind?
You can change your mind. You just
okay. I think my mother is a superhero because every time when I encounter any difficulties, and she was with me. For example, there's time when I was about to do the interview in a job interview, and then I forgot to bring my certificates, and then she rushed to the work my company and then to do it for me, and I think it was so helpful for me. So I think that at the time she really become my superhero.
So like she saved you. Wow. Yeah. Moms are the best. That's great. Okay, great. Great job. So, William, who is your favorite superhero?
Oh, it doesn't have to be a movie superhero, right?
It can be anyone.
I wonder who.
Oh, you don't have an idea yet? Do you need to think about it? Does anyone want to give him any ideas?
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man? I like Spider-Man.
Oh, okay. Talking about movie superhero. Honestly, Spider-Man, the one you write here, is my favorite movie superhero, because I mostly only watch Marvel movies, so I only know few superhero. Yeah. What I like about Spider-Man, the Spider-Man actor has changed 3 times in history, I think. And what about it? I just like the actor. The actor is a young boy who is just like me. Is my role model. I want to be like them.
Okay.
And,
Want to be like him?
and not much again.
He can do anything, or
They're just perfect.
spider webs.
Just perfect
Like
boy,
the
and
spider webs?
having a cool life, and I just like its acrobatic move.
Okay, great. I think we just
That
had
will be all.
someone who joined us. Do you want to give a brief introduction about yourself?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Hello, my name is Aurora, and I'm happy to see you guys to have a meeting with you. Yeah.
Right. Okay. So, who is your favorite superhero?
I remembered I wrote my answer is Oprah.
And
Yeah,
why?
and because I read a book and which she wrote before, and her story really inspired me a lot. Yeah.
Okay, opera. Okay, great. Yes.
Yeah.
So I think I recommended Ellen for you. The Ellen Show is something that if you guys are interested, she's also someone who helps a lot of people on her
Yeah.
show. So it's a really nice way to start the day. Sometimes I just watch her videos and it gives me a lot of positive energy. Great. Okay, so let's move on to the next question. If you could have any superpower, what would it be? Wilson.
For me?
Yeah.
I want to have teleportation. It's kind of it's kind of power to move where you want to go within a second.
Okay, so it's like
yeah.
You move.
Yeah, so I want to have this kind of power. If
Okay.
I want to surf, I can move to Bali or Australia. Yeah.
Okay, so traveling, teleport when traveling.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, teleport.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Okay, Stephanie, what about you?
The reasonable superpower I want to have is to control the time. For example, if I enjoy a travel and I hope that my travel can just stop here, the time stop here. So then I hope I can extend it as long as I want.
That's a good one. That's a good one. I will want to stop too. Traveling is the best. Okay, William.
Okay, for me, it's also the same teleportation skill, because during my trip to anywhere in my city, most of the time I always have traffic jam. So traffic jam has been taking a lot of my time. So I just want to teleport to my destination place.
Okay.
Just like that.
Great. Okay, last but not least.
If I want to have superpower that can know what others thinking.
What others are thinking. Okay, that's awesome. Yeah. Why? Why this one?
Because I think in Chinese we have a sentence like how to say getting along with others is the difficult thing rather than work. I don't know how to say that.
It's
But
okay.
yeah,
Yeah,
so,
we understand. So
yeah,
it's the
so
hardest, right? People are the hardest to work with, right?
yeah, so I think if I can know what others are thinking, maybe it will reduce a lot of problem, like to know what others thinking. Yeah.
Right. That would be awesome to know what, like, I would know what you guys are all thinking, right?
Yeah.
That'd be cool. That'd be so cool. Okay, great. So for superheroes here, I think this question is quite obvious because you guys told me basically some of the superheroes don't really have any superpowers, right? They're just like me and you. So this question, do superheroes need to have superpowers in order to be one? Wilson, what do you think?
I don't think so. Every superhero in movies have superpower and to save the world or protect the person you love. But finally, the truth is that things drive superhero or super women to trigger their heart to protect the world, and the thing could be anything, just like courage, love, or someone you want to protect, or friendship. So the person, it could be your mother, your father, or your friend. So I think it doesn't matter whether you have superpower or not. So it's about your heart to protect anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like your inner belief.
Yeah.
Okay. Stephanie, you look like you're thinking. Do you agree with him?
I agree with her, but with him, but I'm also thinking about my answers, because if you want to have the superpower to stop time, it's a little bit difficult because humans cannot control it, right?
Right.
Time is still running away all the time, right? So I think so I would say no. If you want the superheroes, as I said, then probably that human beings cannot have the superpower. But
So
probably it's ourselves can manage the time. We can just improve ourselves.
right. So my question is, do you need to have superpowers? Do you need to stop time in order to be a superhero, right? You said your mom is a superhero. Can she stop time?
No. All right. So probably, as you say, that if we want to be like superheroes, no, we don't have to. We don't really have to have superpowers.
Okay.
Yeah.
William. Oh, sorry.
So
What?
as Wilson says that it's our inner power.
Inner power.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, he does say that, right?
Okay. You got one vote there. What about William?
Thanks.
What do you think, William? Do you agree?
No, I disagree. Having a superpower is not the requirement to be a superhero. Superhero can be a person who help others. One of the simplest example is our parents and our family, and people in the world who have helped a lot of people are also called superhero. For example, the inventor of computer software, Microsoft, Bill Gates. I guess I can also call him a superhero because he invented something to help a lot of people across the world.
Okay, good job. Okay, and lastly,
I think my answer also no, because just like everyone say, yeah, we don't need to have a specific power to do something, but we can do from ourselves. Just like we can help the people around us, and maybe we will be the superhero in their mind. So I don't think we do need have a specific power.
Okay, we don't need to have specific powers. Okay, great. Good job. Okay, so I think everyone has come to the consensus that yes, well, no, we don't really need to have superpowers. So I want to talk more about what are the characteristics that you think a superhero needs to have. Okay, so these are sort of things that are more like personality traits of the person. So let's take a look at this. So I'm just gonna ask Wilson, what do you think? Out of these six personalities, we have generous, loving, kindness, curious, self-control, and brave. So if you could choose 3 things that you think superheroes need to have, what do you think they need to have? Do they need to be brave?
3.
Be
3.
generous? Yeah. Don't be greedy.
Courage
Courage.
and compassion.
Compassion. Okay.
Yeah, compassion and what? And passion.
Passion. Okay.
Passion.
So you need to explain a little bit about why you choose these 3.
Courage is like if you have courage, you can come over the enemy or what situation you face it, and make me feel what kind of situation other people face. So, and second is compassion. If you have compassion, you can feel others' feeling, and make me feel about what kind of situation and other people face. So if you feel other guys' feeling, it can trigger you to protect he or she. And third is passion, like when you are surfing, and you just wait a big wave, and just wait a moment, just like you want to overcome your enemy or be your enemy. You need to wait a perfect moment.
Okay, so that's
to
patient.
catch your patient. Yeah.
Passion is a little bit different, right? You have passion for surfing, but you need to be patient to wait for the right time.
Yeah.
Great. Okay, so you overcome your challenges because you have courage, right? You need to overcome the challenges. Okay, great. Compassion is sort of like you think in other shoes. You're standing in their shoes and you're thinking in their perspective. Great. Okay, these are 3 really good ones. Okay, so Stephanie, do you want to choose your own 3, or do you want to support Wilson?
I want to support Wilson. For example, as he says that he thinks that patience is very important, right? And I think of the experiences when I went mountain climbing. I remember that because every time we have to carry a lot of like heavy things, then when we walk for over 3 hours, we may want to take a rest. But sometimes that we still have to wait for other members, right? Because we are in a group, in a team. Then even though I can go faster, but I still have to wait for them because we are in. You really need some patience to like take care of your members. So I think if you are a superhero, then you will like be patient to others instead of just taking care of yourself, right?
Okay, convincing. I'm convinced. Okay, and anything else? So you think courage, compassion, and patience. All these 3.
I also want to say to be optimistic. Because if because in our lives we will encounter too many difficulties. If every time when we are like struggled, then we might just like cannot take on our take on the courage, or we will always have to see the bright side. Otherwise, then your life will be very awful.
Okay, that's awesome. Yeah. I love it. Okay, be optimistic. So you need to be positive, and you say look on the bright side so you can take on the challenges. Okay, that's great. I love this. So William, what do you think? Do you think there's anything else you want to change about the characteristics? Do you support them, your classmates, or do you want to tell them no? I think these are the most important ones.
Yes, just those characteristics are right, but I think there are also more characteristics that are important. So I might want to add some more.
Great.
I think a superhero has to be sincere.
Has to be what?
Sincere.
Oh, sincere.
Oh yes, that's what I meant.
Great. Why?
Because most of the time, becoming a superhero, when we are helping someone, we can be thinking, or we can be looking for a reward after helping others. I mean, we don't have others to get a reward. We have others because we are passionate about it, just like what they said.
We need to be passionate? You mean Wilson?
Yes.
Okay. So you need to be passionate. Do you want to tell us a little bit more? Like why does the superhero need to be passionate?
Okay, sincere and passionate about what they do.
Okay, right.
I find out
save people, right?
Because I find out most of the time when we are doing something that we are not passionate about, we are easily to get tired.
Mm-hmm. Okay, great. Aurora, your turn.
I agree with my classmate, but I think self-control also will be the important characteristic.
Why?
Because because you can control yourself to, for example, if you want to overcome something, maybe you need to control your mood or your thinking. And if you cannot overcome it, maybe you can find more resources to resolve it. So I think it's part of self-control.
Okay.
And if yeah.
Okay, great job everyone. Okay, I think this is really good. So a lot of really good characteristics here. So for those who did listen to the talk, okay, so this is a question that you'll probably need, you'll probably only know from the talk. So Superman in a comic book. What year did Superman first appear in a comic book? William, can you tell me that?
Sorry, Cindy, I can't have remembered that.
I don't remember. Does anyone remember this question? Yes? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so in what year?
It's 1938.
Okay, so how can you answer that in a full sentence?
Oh, okay.
So Superman
first appeared published in a comic book in 1938.
Good job. Okay, so just remember appeared, right? With ed.
Appeared.
Good
Okay.
job. Okay, great. Yes. Okay. So let's move on to the role play. So here, for those who did listen to the talk, can William, do you remember who is Chibatman? First, we're going to talk about Chibatman.
I heard Chibatman in the audio, but I didn't remember because I was only looking for 3 difficult words to make sentence with in the audio.
Okay. So what about, is Wilson still here? Wilson.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's Chibatman?
He is Japanese, and he live in Chibat.
Good.
And during the earthquake, after the earthquake, and he want to bring smile to his community. So he just fly his bicycle or tricycle he made, and write down something words, right? Yeah.
Write down
So
something. And then what is he trying to make people do?
smile.
Yeah, that's very important. The smiley face. Okay, he wants to make people smile because he felt people were very saddened by the earthquake. A lot of people passed away, maybe lost their family members, their friends. So everyone was quite sad. Great. Okay, that's what he did. Mr. Full Moon, Aurora, can you tell me who he is?
He also from Japan, and let me think about it. He cleaned the street. Yeah, and it was very really like a full moon. Yeah.
Like a mask or like a costume?
Costume, yeah.
Okay, costume. So wearing
in Tokyo.
Right. Okay. Great. Okay, so now I think I would like let's see. I'm going to give, so now you know who Chibatman and Mr. Full Moon is, right? So Wilson and Aurora, I'm going to give you Mr. Full Moon. So think about 3 reasons why you think Mr. Full Moon is a superhero. So it's kind of like a PK, like a debate, okay? So you're going to be in a team. So you and Wilson are in a team, and Stephanie and William, you guys are going to be on the Chibatman team, okay? I'm going to...
Mr. Full Moon.
Yes, Mr. Full Moon. So he's the one who's cleaning the streets. So think about 3 reasons, okay? Or think about reasons why. So you guys can write it down why you think your person is a superhero, okay? And I'm going to ask you guys to do a little debate. So one side is going to give the reasons. The other side is trying to persuade me that your character is the real superhero, okay?
So do you mean that if I am me and my team member, we have to think of 6 reasons for all?
No.
6 reasons?
No. You guys can think
only
of
3 reasons for one character.
You guys can think of your own reasons, except it's going to be like, I would say, okay, so why do you think Chibatman is a superhero? So Chibatman team will give me some reasons. And then I'm going to just ask, like, Aurora, so please tell me who is the real superhero? And then maybe she has to give me a reason for Mr. Full Moon. So it's going to be like, I'm going to call on each other, but you guys are like a team. You guys can support each other. If you're stuck, then William can come and help you. You can say, hey, William, help me.
Okay.
And then you can take him. Okay. So come back. Think about it, okay? So we're going to go on like a quick break for 3 minutes, and then we're coming back to the classroom at 8:30, okay? And then we're going to continue on with this debate. Okay? Got it? Okay, I'll let you guys think about it for a minute. Okay. So come back to the meeting again.